there is one more thing which I have to tell you now, as I have forgotten to mention in the previous video. And same is the thing that happens with res judicata when you forget to mention a claim in the court, and later on you are coming to the court to say that I forgot to mention one thing. The court may say that no, we do not allow your claim now because you could have made this claim in the previous case. Now you are coming with this claim, we do not allow because we apply the doctrine of res judicata, and thus your matter has already been decided before, so it cannot be brought back again and we cannot deal with it again. So same is the case here. I have forgot to mention one thing, and now it is upon you whether you want to apply res judicata on my explanation or not. You can apply res judicata and say that no, Alvina, now you cannot explain anything else related to res judicata. You could have explained it in the previous video only. Anyway, I am still explaining it. Okay, so I expect liberal attitude from you. I expect you to be lenient. So basically, if for example I file a case against my friend because he has been harassing me, and suppose I win the case, or even if I lose the case, later on I realize that there is something which I have forgotten to mention in the court. For example, I gave rupees 1000 to my friend in the times of need. Now I want that money back because I have a small heart now, because I have broken my friendship with that person, so I want the money back. And the court may say that no, we do not allow this claim because you could have claimed rupees 1000 in the previous suit only. Actually, your new claim is related to the old story only, the story between you and your friend, the fight between you and your friend. So that matter has already been decided, and we consider this issue of rupees 1000 also to be related to that matter. So rupees 1000 issue also stands dismissed. We apply the principle of res judicata and say to you that your matter has already been decided, so this 1000 rupee issue cannot be decided. You just go away and believe in the proverb called neki kar darya mein dal and move ahead in life. But however, the court may think otherwise also. The court may say that we allow your claim because money is a purchasing power and it is a necessity in society. So we consider you as a creditor who needs her money back from her friend, her friend who has now become enemy, friend turned enemy, and now he is your debtor. So we allow you to claim rupees 1000 from him. So this is the case, dear friends. Actually, it is upon the discretion of the court, the decision of the court to think whether or not it should allow the new claim to be made by the person concerned or not. If I am claiming rupees 1000, the court may allow my claim on the basis of the importance of money in society. The court may not allow my claim on the basis of the principle of res judicata and for the purpose of doing justice with the citizens, because the purpose of law is to do justice, to seek compensation from the party which has committed wrong, but not to harass him again and again. So if the court thinks that my new claim is in a way harassing the other party, so the court will not allow me to make that claim, because the court will not want anybody to be harassed unnecessarily. Thank you, friends.